Let me guess, you tried adding dimensions using ArchiCAD and suddenly your clean design turned into a mess with text flying all over the place. I've been there, so I googled it how to properly add dimensions in ArchiCAD. And finally, how do professionals even use this? Okay, if this is you, this video will solve it in under 5 minutes. When I designed my first house in ArchiCAD, I spent hours perfecting the model. When I spent hours perfecting the model to present it to my mentor, he said, "Nice work, but your dimensions are unreadable," because presentation isn't just about design, but it's about clarity. Have you ever placed a dimension and it snaps to the wrong spot? That's because you have not zoomed in enough. You are snapping to elements behind your object. You didn't lock your axis or reference point. Well, in today's video, we are going to fix this all. Well, to use the dimension, navigate to Documents on your screen and you're going to double click on Dimensions. We are going to use the first style of dimension in here. And on the marker type, we are going to use Extend Weakness Line. Then on Weakness Line, we are going to use the size height. Once done, click OK. I'm going to start by dimensioning the interior walls of the building. So you just navigate to the wall and click. Then you navigate to the second wall and this and this. We'll click OK and just position our dimension. Now we can notice that our wall thickness has been dimensioned, so we are just going to shift the text that are obstructing our dimensions and delete the wall thickness. And equally, you will notice that our dimensions are to 3 decimal places, which is not what we want. So navigate back to the options, click on project preference and on dimensions. We're going to show the unit method and the dimensions. We are going to change it to 2 decimal places and we're just going to click OK. And as you can see, our dimensions has been well adjusted. Now we're going to continue by moving to the next part. Let's use this part of the toilet. So we'll start clicking here, and from here we're going to click this other wall, then this veranda, then this end wall. I'm going to click OK, and equally going to delete the dimensions of the walls. So just get rid of them. Well, we are going to do the exterior dimensions of this project, and to do that, we're going to click on the slab tool. We're just going to click a slab around our building, do the rectangular slab here, and you're just going to draw a slab to end here. Try to offset it using the offset command. We're going to offset it by 0.7 meters. We get a line tool, and we use the rectangle command here, and we form a rectangle. Then we're going to click on the slab again, and we'll offset it by 0.7. We activate the line to use the rectangle command and we form a rectangle around the slab. We are going to repeat the same command by clicking on the slab, and on the offset command, which is this, we offset 0.7. We activate the line tool and we draw over the slab. With the slab, and we are going to offset it back down to the original slab length. The first dimension we are going to do is the wall bends, and to do that, we're going to navigate to the dimensions, and here is the veranda. So we are going to click on this first line here, and we're going to click on this line here to activate this bend towards the balcony, and finally we are going to click at the edge here. So I'm just going to right click and press OK, then drag to the first line. We are going to repeat it for this side. For this side, on the second line of dimensioning, we are going to be working on openings. And openings in a building are doors and windows. So we are going to navigate to our first point, and we are going to click on the dimension here. The first opening is this, our window. So we are going to move towards the edge of the window and click. When a double dimension comes out here, you remove the last point by just clicking on it. So make sure it's just one point. Then on the last point, you're going to click here and press on right. You're going to click here, right click and press OK. You're going to drag the dimension to the second line of dimension, which is here. And as you can see, our dimension is looking haphazard. So to readjust it, we are just going to click on all the dimensions. So to adjust it, we are going to select all the dimensions and drag it down. Then we are going to drag the second one down and allow the first one up. We are going to drag the second one down and allow the first one up. So it's easily readable. We are going to repeat the same for the other side. So we are just going to click on dimensions. We start on the first point here and look for the window this way, which is an opening. And we click on the last point. Finally, we are going to do the last dimension line, which is the length of the building. So we are just going to click on dimensions and we are going to click on the first point here and the last point. Right click and click OK. We're going to move and place it here. So the house is 10 meters. So we're going to repeat the same on the other axis here. Right click and OK. 11 meter 50. We're going to repeat the same this way. So as you can see, some of the windows have been placed wrongly. For example, this window was supposed to be facing outside, but it's facing inside. So to adjust that, click on the window, click on window, and choose the rotate command. It will just rotate the windows. So any window which is faced outside, you can rotate it by just clicking on the window. And on one endpoint, you are going to click on the rotate command. It's going to rotate the window and send it outside. Click on the window, and on one endpoint, you are going to click on the rotate command and it's going to send the window outside.